morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? So I decided to make a video on mental health awareness, I guess, and mental health in general. I was going to do one with mental health and addictions, but I figured I'll save that for another time. Mental health. Hey, have you ever felt like that your mind was cloudy, I guess? Like you couldn't think straight? Well, that's usually me all the time with my mental illness, but I'm been medicated now for 16 plus years or more, I guess. I think it was. That means I take medication every day to increase serotonin levels in my brain, and that little thing up here. And I guess it helps, It helps when you're not drinking and stuff to cancel out the medication. So where I'd like to go with this today? Everybody's different with their mental health. But the way I know that made me feel better, like I never been loved myself in a very long time. Truly loved yourself, You always usually wake up with, I usually used to wake up every day with not feeling very good about myself. Didn't want to get out of bed, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. Lying there, should I get a shower? Should I not get a shower? It sounds pretty gross, but that's how it feels, right? There's different roles that could play that lead up to this. A lot of different things. Things that happen in your past, things that are happening in the present. And it takes time to overcome it. But as time goes on and time progresses now, that people are becoming more receptive of it, I guess. I noticed it now since when I was first diagnosed with mental health and illness, and it was pretty rough back then. Like if you said you had a mental health illness, like you were pretty much shamed on, or it was fake. No one believed you. You were doing it for attention, etc., etc. So that alone was enough to bring you down even more, with your depression and mental illness. It was bad enough you already had it, then people were making you feel like you're full of it, in other words. And as you get brought down, a lot of things can even make you lead to other things. I don't want to get into the mental with addictions yet, because that's a whole nother video that I want to do. So I'm just going to stay on topic and talk about how things maybe you can do to keep positive, I guess. So I found with myself was like opening up, and there's a group I'm going to post this video to now, created by Dallas Bennett and Goose Spitter. I like to mention your name, Dallas, because obviously you're the moderator for the group. So I'm going to post this video on there, and hopefully it can touch some people. And kind of off track here now, what I was thinking about. See if I can get it. Another thing just with mental illness, right? Your thoughts just disappear in seconds, and then they come back to you. But anyways, I find like, the group there that Dallas created there, and her sisters on there, and Darrell, is a good way for people to start opening up. It's not easy to open up. It's the one that I opened up a long time ago, and honestly, I opened up to my supervisor at work there probably a year ago and told him, I said, Patty, you listen here. I said, don't be surprised if I has like a minor little freak out here in a minute, or not a minute, but like, I got a mental illness, and that I'm not, at the time I wasn't really in control of it due to other things going on in my life, i.e. addictions. And so he was understandable, he's pretty understandable. He had no stigma against it, but he's well educated on it, and that's the thing. A lot of people ain't educated with it. So until you're educated with the mental health issues with people, then I don't think it's right for people to judge people and say that they don't have any problems, because they don't know what's going on. And that's what happens a lot these days. People just overlook everything and just look straight to the point that, oh, this person got issues, and then degrade them or make them feel bad and other things. I just like to say too that I'm not a trained professional in saying none of this or talking about it, but it's just for maybe give some people some hope and encouragement. So just a tip here. I'm gonna end this one pretty shortly today because I got to don't really have much to do, honestly. So I'll ramble on for another minute. I got my pumpkin spice here this morning. You knows you gotta have the pumpkin spice. Anyways, like, so I just encourage y'all to just reach out to people sometimes. You know, might be a family member, might be a friend. You know, might be not a friend. Sometimes I found the best people reaching out to is people you never even knew. And like, I'm always around. I'm always here if someone wants to inbox me and all. I might not be able to reply to everybody or talk or give great advice and stuff like this, but I'm always here. And being able to message yourself, maybe get a load off yourself for that day, right? Message somebody. Take some stress off yourself. Let them know what you're going through. Maybe they're going through something similar. And maybe they can relate. You don't know until you reach out, until you talk. So my message today is just, you know, find somebody out there. You don't know who it could be. Might be, you know, like I said, could be someone close to you, could be someone you don't know. But I know it's one thing. Since I started reaching out and making these videos, my anxiety levels has dropped since I stopped drinking and all that as well, and drugs. Oh, I never used to be able to even walk in Walmart, man, or, you know, the thoughts of going into a store with a bunch of people walking around you and stuff. Like, now it's slowly getting better. Like, I don't even notice it, right? I take my medication every day. They're starting to work a lot better. Medication is not for everyone, to be honest. There's pros and cons on that. But yeah, reach out and talk to people. Start talking. Start ending the stigma. The only way we can end the stigma is to talk, you know, and help people understand. So I'm going to end this off now by saying have a good day and God bless, and I hope y'all reach out and help us end the stigma on mental health illness. God bless.